Yo, what's good, guys? Let's get this show on the road and let's go. Happy Memorial Day to each and every single one of you guys. Shout out to all you guys. Let's go. Hope everybody's having a great day. Yo, what's good, guys? Let's get this show on the road and let's go. Happy Memorial. Is my mic a little off? Oh, hang on. I had the double. Okay, let me hear it one more time. I hope everybody's having a great Memorial Day. I had double. Sorry. Hopefully it's good now. Thank you for the soldiers for our service. Alright, guys, what's up, guys? What's up? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great day. Let's push to the limit today. Gosh damn, this fucking hair is annoying as shit. Let's push to the limit today. Let's have a great day and let's go. Hope everybody's having a great day. What's most important though is thank you guys and thank you to the soldiers for their service, because without them we wouldn't be here. And I'm talking about everybody, even the ones that are in the kitchen or helping, you know, and everybody. So thank you guys for even being here and thank you guys for your service. I'm gonna drop a video right after this. I'm gonna drop a video where I went laser tagging. The audio is a little choppy, like a little clanging and banging, but I'm gonna drop a video right after this. So if you guys could, right after this live, go like it. You don't even have to watch the whole thing. It's like a 4-minute video and it's very fun. I had a lot of fun. It was competitive as well. It was red versus blue and we went laser tagging. I thought it was very fun, and we'll do some more stuff like that, and I cannot wait for you guys to see it. I cannot wait. So I hope everybody's having a great day. Shout out to all the guys. Let's get this show on the road, baby. Let's get this goddamn show on the road. Buckle up, because you guys are in store. What we're going to do today is we're going to break down... By the way, I threw out the vertical streams. I think I'm done with those. What we're going to do today is we're going to break down the UFC White House card from top to bottom. What up, KZ? I hope you're having a great day. Shiloh, Hole and Dan Sock, my boy Rain G. Happy Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day right back at you, my brother. I hope you're having a great day. God bless. Shiloh, my brother. What's up? Thank you for the 2 jewels. I appreciate that. Let's get this show on the road. Normally, I would have done a vertical live at the same time, but I'm not going to lie. It separates you guys, and you guys have to choose where to go. I might do that later. We have that option, but for now, this is the main stream. I want you guys to get a notification. I want you guys to see that it's scheduled in an hour. Okay, he's going to go live in an hour, and then you guys can enjoy it, and you guys can see, okay, let me, you know, do this, that. In an hour from now, he'll be live. So hope everybody's having a great day. Let's go. God bless, and let's go. What up, Rob G? I hope you're having a great day. Shout out to all the guys. KZ, when is your next live, my brother? When is the next time that you're going to go live, bro? Because we're waiting for it, my bro. We are waiting for your next live, brother. I'm just trying to make sure that everything is good. But yes, my bro, we are waiting for your next live, KZ. I was talking to KZ actually earlier today about how I think Ilia Topuria is a little bit of just a hook merchant. Like how I heard Artem MMA say this, where he mentioned that Ilia Topuria kind of just spams. He kind of just on the feet. He's a good grappler, good submission threat, but on the feet, he gets picked apart. He can get open. Doesn't throw body, head kicks, right? I don't even know if he throws that much leg kicks. And he kind of just spams hooks up until he gets you against the cage and you're out. Like if we take Ilia Topuria's power, you need a new mic? Oh, your mic. Okay, hopefully you get it, my brother. Hopefully you get it. But bro, you could also do from the phone, bro. You could do it from the phone like, yo, what's good? What's up? We're on a walk today. Those things do good on views as well. But bro, I think Ilia Topuria is a little bit of a hook merchant. Like he kind of just closes distance, spams with hooks. Obviously, he can touch up the body very good with his combinations. But bro, I feel like Ilia Topuria just spams hooks. And if you take away, I know woulda, coulda, shoulda, but if you take away his power, bro, he's nothing. You can be a hook merchant if you're sparking people. Exactly, Shiloh, exactly. But bro, take away Ilya's power, bro, and he gets fucked up. And I know you can say that with almost anybody. Oh, take away Ruffy's dynamic striking. His Bro, I'm serious, though. By the way, how about them Knicks? I told you guys the Knicks are going to win the whole thing. I told you guys. But Ilya is a winner, but I feel like he's a little bit of a hook merchant. He just spams hooks and he gets away with it. And in a little bit of a different way because he's very technical with it, but we'll talk about that with the main event of the evening, Justin Gaethje versus Ilia Topuria. Also, I want to mention that they are already setting up the arena. It's going to be outside. You guys know that there's going to be an issue with the flies, this and that, yada, yada, yada. We'll talk about that. We'll mention that. And I also wanted to talk to you guys about brand risk. We had a brand risk fight companion. That was awesome, bro. I love the brand risk fight companion. And you guys know later today I'm going to be gifting 5 subs. So stay active in the chat. The more active that you are, the more chance you'll get of getting a membership. And also, last but not least, I'm dropping a video at the end of this live. It's going to be like a funny video, kind of like laser tag and just fucking around. Red versus blue, it was fun. If the video does good, it's good. If it doesn't, I'll put it to members only. More members only content for the new guys that join for memberships as well. That's why I love members, man. Shout out to Pepino, my brother. I hope you're having a great day, my bro. God bless. Let's go. Let's go, my boy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. But when I am going to talk about the UFC White House, guys, we literally have Gabriel Bonfim versus Bilal Muhammad next week. And then the week after, guess what? It's already UFC White House time. So I cannot wait to talk to you guys about that as well. And let's get this show on the road. Saying hook merchant out loud, low-key makes you sound stupid, bro. Hey, if it does, it does. But I'm not going to lie to you guys. I think he's a little bit of a hook merchant. You know, who do I think is a little bit more of a dynamic, you know, striker? Like Peter Yan. Like, compare Peter Yan to Ilia Topuria. Like, Ilia gets away because he has power. Like, he gets away with a lot of things because he has power. And it's alright. His takedown, I mean, the guy was getting controlled by Bryce Mitchell. You know, the guy was getting controlled by Bryce Mitchell. Yeah, he knocked out Ryan Hall, whatever. But I want to see Ilya versus Arman. Fuck Justin Gaethje. Forget about that, bro. Maybe it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun, but let's do Ilya versus Arman. Like, we've been waiting for this, bro. We've been waiting for this. Movsar Evloev, Ilia Topuria ducked Movsar Evloev as well. And he ran. He ran away, but whatever. It is what it is. Happy Memorial Day. What's up, my brother? I hope you're having a great day. If my grandma had wheels, she'd be a bike. I thought that said something else. I'm not even going to lie. I thought that said something else. Like, if your grandma had... But yeah, I'm for real. And we're going to talk about Poatan. KZ made a great point of Poatan sparring against Teixeira. We talked about that last week, where Teixeira was actually tagging him. They were having success with each other. But also what I want to talk about as well is Derek Lewis versus Andreas Gustafsson. I think that fight, and I'll talk about Wonderboy Woodley. I don't know if you guys saw, the UFC was live this Saturday. They were streaming the whole UFC 205 card. Wonderboy Woodley, it's in the 4th round, and they end the stream. The stream just pauses. I'm like, what? Wonderboy versus Woodley 1 was such a good fight. It ended in a draw. And I think that Andreas Gustafsson versus Daniel Cormier should have ended in a draw as well. Or it should have at least went to Gustafsson. It was a split decision win for Daniel Cormier. But, bro, I'll tell you guys this. You guys know Gustafsson, right? He fought John Jones as well. There was the first fight where they thought that Gustafsson should have won that fight, right? Because guys, when there's a robbery, it all ends up to 1 round. 1 round out of the 5. It all depends on 1 round. All right? Sometimes the judges are on the same scorecards, on the same side on a couple of the rounds, but it all depends on 1 round, right? So with Gustafsson, John Jones, there was a round where Gustafsson was picking him apart, but John Jones lands a big elbow, kind of rocks him, but he doesn't drop him, and that wins John Jones the round. And then we'll talk about Gustafsson versus DC. Gustafsson dropped him in round 3, bad. In round 3, bad. But Daniel Cormier kind of had success a little bit here and there. But I still think that because Daniel Cormier got dropped bad in round 3, he should have lost round 3. But 2 out of the 3 judges gave Daniel Cormier round 3. And I'm like, bro, what is going on? Like, what is going on? These guys don't know how to judge a fight. Gustafsson should have beat Daniel Cormier. But in the end, it was better that Daniel Cormier got the win that day. Uselyis just has a script to say some MMA Joey type shit. I'm for real. How can you call Ilya a hook merchant? I'm for real. I'm for real, bro. I'm not even trying to troll. By the way, shout out to Icky Zay. Shout out to all the guys. Shout out to Leandro, Icky Zay, KZ, Maverick, Shiloh, Pepino, all the guys. Let's get this show on the road. John Dong, what's up, bro? What's up? I think Gon is going to win. If there's anybody that knows Gon better than anybody in this chat, is John Dong. He was the one that was saying Gon is going to give Aspinall problems. And I said, no, dude. Aspinall is going to just wipe the floor with him. And look at what happened. Gon was fucking up Aspinall. Bad. But let's get this show on the road. So, happy Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day to you, Leandro. God bless, bro. How it do when it be loud in the lot? Bass shake the driveway / grill, smoke, ice cold drinks, whole gang sideways, sunset dripping gold, while the speakers all sway. Toast one time for the legends. Here, my brother, I got you with something. I can't read those things that fast, bro. You must be trolling. I'm for real. I want to see Ilya. Hey, yo. KZ, Dan the Man, Pepino, all the boys. I'm glad you guys are here, by the way. I think I'm going to drop the vertical lives, like doing dual stream. Forget that. If you guys show up to this one, you guys show up to this one. He submitted Bryce Mitchell, but he was getting controlled by Bryce Mitchell for like more than 3 minutes. KO'd Alexander Volkanovski, Max Holloway, and Charles Oliveira. How can you discredit that? I'm not discrediting that. But I'm going to say, bro, he's a fucking hook merchant. Like, bro, I know you're going to say, oh, if my grandma had balls, she would be a, you know, or whatever, right? But, dude, take away Ilya's power. Let's pretend. I want to play imaginary. I want to play that imaginary stuff, bro. Like, I'm for real. Take away Ilya's power, bro, and this guy gets in razor close fights. Like, razor close fights. Yes, he was fucking up Josh Emmett. Has a great resume already, what so far. He might just flatline Justin Gaethje. But, bro, it's like Poatan. Like, I feel the exact same way about Ilya, about Poatan as well. And, okay, you know, they have technique. They do have technique. I'm not saying he's Diego Lopez that just spams hooks. But, dude, when I say this, I feel it like if it's like Poatan. Like, Poatan gets away with a lot of shit because he just has power. And rightfully so. Okay, you can say that about Masvidal. Masvidal gets away with a lot of shit because he just has wrestling or luck. But let's take this into a dream scenario. A dream scenario. I'm going to skip the ad. But I'm being for real, guys. When I look at this, guys, I truly believe that this guy gets away with a lot of shit because he has power. So if you take away his power, like if, you know, those episodes where they take away the superhero's power and he's kind of like a little different, take away Ilya's power, my bro, and I think a lot of the guys at lightweight fuck him up bad. I think a lot of the guys at lightweight fucking up bad, like bad. I'm not even joking, bro. I'm not, and we're gonna look at the resume when we break down his fights. But bro, did he even defend his belt at 145? Let me check. Did he even defend his belt at 145? Against Max, right? It was against Max he defended his belt. Okay, so he defended his belt once. Fought Charles Oliveira. This is his first title defense at 155. We'll see. We will see. I'm not hating on it, bro. I just think that he gets away with a lot of shit like Poatan. Like, Poatan has, like, one of the worst resumes out of every single double champ in the UFC right now. Like, bottom of the tier. What the fuck else can Ilya possibly do to please people in the fight? He is great at what he does in the cage. Uselyis just as a script. How can you call Ilya a merchant, a hook merchant? Johnny Bones Jones, what up, Goldie? Ilya has great boxing technique and precision. You have to land the hooks clean to be... No, you don't. You don't have to land the hooks clean at all to be effective. Dude, look at Diego Lopez. Diego Lopez, we talked about this before. He just spams hooks. But yes, Ilya has technique, bro. But what I'm really calling it, and I know Pereira has a good left hook, all this, but I think Ilya is going to have some issues with a lot of these guys at 155. And it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. If he wants to go fight Islam at 170, then do it. But I think Ilya is going to have a lot of issues with these guys at 155. He might flatline all of them. Maybe this age is like milk. But I think that a lot of the guys can give him some issues at 155. Yeah, maybe he flatlines Arman Tsarukyan. Maybe he just finishes him as well. But I do think that these guys can make it competitive. Like, he's not a god. He's beatable. He's beatable. He's not a god. He's beatable. I think Gane is going to win. Pereira struggles a bit with guys who are fast like Khalil. But this time, Gane isn't going to gas out. I like that as well. They're high. Landing clean on amazing strikers like Vulcan Max isn't easy. Yes, and he was the first ones to put him out. But, bro, he pressures like... And I know this is not a popular take. I never have a popular take. But he pressures, right? He gets tagged up, right? Like, let's not pretend like Volk didn't win the first round against Ilya. Let's not pretend like Max didn't win the second round against Ilya. Let's not pretend like... I'll look at his whole resume when we really break it down, but the guy is okay with getting touched up as long as that one shot lands, you know, that one shot. But what happens if that one shot doesn't land? If that one shot doesn't land this time, you know, we got to be careful. Gane will get dropped several times, if not finished. Uselyis just thought what I can say to stir ship. Hey, it's good, dude. That's why I love talking. Guys, that's why I love talking to you guys, because at the end of the day, we don't know. We don't know. So this is why I love talking to you guys. And I didn't plan this. I swear, I didn't plan this. I just typed it in the Instagram group chat. I was like, man, Ilya's a little bit of a hook merchant, bro. And then I typed, like, Pereira kind of gets away, like, with having, like, a rushed resume. Like, one of the worst double champ resumes in the entire UFC. And I don't plan this. Like, I just go live and I just talk. But for real, like, if we're looking at Pereira's resume, we'll talk about it when we look at it with the Gane fight as well. I feel like Pereira was rushed to the title middleweight. Yes, Izzy called him out, whatever. He got that 5th round TKO, whatever. Didn't defend his belt at 185, moved up. Got a split decision robbery over Jan Blachowicz, whatever. Got a title shot off of one win, right? What is this guy, Diego Lopez? And then he defends his belt, right? But against bums. He defends his belt against JIRI, bum. Khalil, bum. Jamal Hill, bum. Like, the guy's, like, light heavyweight. By the way, Rakic is going up to heavyweight. But, like, light heavyweight, and I know what you guys are going to say, oh, but then who else could he have defended it to? Let's not pretend like Ankh didn't deserve the title shot, like, way earlier than all those guys. Like, yes, okay, you can make a case that, you know, Yuri, I think he was injured or something, so somebody had to step in on short notice, I think. But, bro, Ankh deserved that title shot a lot earlier. And whatever, he gets an immediate rematch. You guys know how I'm going to get with this. But I'm going to keep on going. Let's keep on going. By the way, we got a new fight. D-Rod versus Medic. So I hope you guys vote on this poll. I wonder who you guys think can win this fight. You know, D-Rod, these guys both called out Leon Edwards. They both called out Leon Edwards, bro. And what happened? Leon Edwards ducked both of them. Medic called out Leon Edwards. D-Rod called out Leon Edwards. I think it's going to be Leon Edwards versus Jack Della Maddalena. But we'll see what's next. We'll see what's next. Let's keep it going, though. Let's keep it going. Take away Islam's wrestling? Yeah, dude, it's good. He's the only wrestler here. He loses to Dustin Poirier and Volkanovski? Yeah, I agree, Casey. I agree. If you take away his wrestling, yeah. I like to play those games where you take away his power, his main power. Can he still win? Take away his main power. Can he still win? Zhang Jiao is the only one who can sell my parlay. You think the only one that can sell your parlay? Dude, the only one. What about Alex Perez, Sumadarji? What about, let me look at the card. What about Luis Felipe Diaz to sell your parlay? Maybe you don't have him. What about Ray Susire to sell your parlay? What about Luma Luke Bomi or Jacqueline Amarim to sell your parlay? What about Kai Sakura to sell your parlay? The guy can't defend a submission if his life depended on it. He won't be able to run from Alex like he was against Francis. People act like Alex is some slow heavyweight. Not slow, but Alex is not the best. Like, Alex is not the best. I know, oh, Shama. I like Alex, bro. I defended him like if I was a lawyer when Meredith came out and accused him of all that, you know, stuff, that weird stuff. I defended Alex. But I'm not going to play that game where we just overlook Ciryl Gane. I'm going to break it down where we break it down for real. We're going to get into this breakdown right now. Forget the news. Let's just get into this breakdown. Imagine Gan, a Frenchie, winning at the White House. That's like a South Korean spoon-feeding, oh my gosh, wife, his man yogurt in the North Korean state on TV. Gosh, damn. How is he a hook merchant? He KO'd Max and Volk and Charles with what? What did he KO Max, Charles, and Volk with? Can we ask? Can we look? What did he KO Max, Charles, and Volk with? Hooks? Or what did he KO them with? Elbows? Was it a kick? What did he KO all three guys? Right hook, left hook, right hook. The guy's a fucking hook fucking merchant. And you guys always do this shit. I'm about to crash out. You guys always do this shit where you guys are like, oh, how is he a hook merchant when he won all his last 3 fights by hooks? By spamming hooks. Not like spamming hooks like without technique, like Diego Lopez, but like he's relying on those hooks for 90% of his game. 90% of his game is relying on those hooks. I don't even know if he has a submission win in the UFC. Okay, he subbed Bryce Mitchell. Excuse me, I'm sorry guys, I'm a casual. But other than that, like he's been a striker for a majority of the time he's been in the UFC, but we got to be careful, man. We got to be careful. We got to be careful because remember when you're spamming hooks, you know who's the guy that you don't want to get too crazy like that with Justin Gaethje. That's all I'm going to say. I'm still picking Ilya. But with Gaethje, with how tall he is, he's not Charles Oliveira who's going to fucking get hit here and there. Yes, he gets hit. Yes, he jumps into the fire. But man, bro, we got to be careful. Gaethje has some slick uppercuts, slick straight shots, good jab, good head movement to defend those hooks. And maybe Ilya can adjust and go. Ilya can even grapple, but we have to be careful, man. We have to be careful. At least he's not beating an American, Diego Lopez. I don't think Pereira is slow. I'm just saying Gon's super fast for heavyweight. Yes, bro. Yes. No, Ilya's good boxing regardless of power. Masvar Glazer. What up, Harold? I hope you're having a great day, my bro. Nothing Alex has seen 1,000 times in glory. Really, dude? Really, dude? Ciryl Gane is one of the best strikers at heavyweight right now. But I hear you, though. He has power, so what is he God-given blessed with power, but he has skill? Yes, he has skill, but because of that power as well. Uses the kind of guys to hate Topuria and Pereira and Glaze Masvidal Evloev. You can't make this shit up, boys. Who? Give him issues. Who, brother? Who give him issues? Yeah, KZ is that guy. Yeah, Useless is totally a Mike Perry fanboy. Still hating on Diego Lopez. I will hate on him till the day that I die. Stop, brother. I'm laughing. Yeah, but Pepino would destroy Volk. I never have a popular take or a correct take. I hear you, Rob G. I appreciate you, brother. Ciryl Gane lost to Volkov and would have slept by Aspinall in a universe. And he would have got slept by Aspinall in the universe going to make this right by having Alex spark Ciryl. Hey, maybe he sparks him, but bro, Ciryl was not even going to get finished by Aspinall that fight. That night, bro, Ciryl was not getting finished by Aspinall. Go rewatch that fight. Oh, but it's only one round, this and that. Oh, but it ended there. You never know. Look at Bilal Muhammad, Leon Edwards. Dude, that night that Bilal got poked in the eye by Leon Edwards, he was getting fucked up. And then the time that is given where he can adjust, he can do this, he can do that, that makes it a whole different fight. Aspinall in the rematch, even if he wins the rematch, I say that night, Ciryl Gane was going to fuck Aspinall up and he was going to win. There was no way, oh, there's this, that, bro. Aspinall was getting fucked up. For a guy that was a minus 400, minus 500, minus 350 for Aspinall by KO or sub, he was not getting anywhere with that. Oh, but look at Leon Edwards Usman. That night, 99 times out of 100, Ciryl Gane was going to beat Aspinall. Now, with a rematch, it makes it different because there's more time to reevaluate, do tape study, and adjust. Leon Edwards' chin eroded quicker than Topuria's marriage. Damn! What up, Constantinos? What up, Constantinos? I'm going to UFC Bulgaria. You're going there, bro? Really? I hope you enjoy it, bro. I hope you enjoy it. And then we're getting Alex versus Aspinwall. Medic and Rakic both winning. I think so, bro. He's going to have a great heavyweight debut, but at heavyweight, the guy's chin is already made out of dust. Tybura connects. Remember, he can grapple as well. He grappled against Jonathan Denise, had a doctor stoppage. Dude, Tybura's a tough test for a heavyweight debut. Gan's heart is underrated. He recovered after almost being knocked out by Tai, fought Volkov with a broken foot, and almost beat Ngannou, one of the most dangerous heavyweights in the division. I agree, John Dong. Gan by decision. Gan is good. I don't know why people shit on him. Hey, Rob G. Take away Uselyis, and he would be able to... sorry, I closed my eyes. And he would have to adapt to the dark like me. Gan is very tough matchup for Shama, not gonna lie. I think so as well. Ciryl Gane is a fraud. And Jake Collier sparks his bum ass. He absolutely destroyed them for that. And he's champion, so what? He hurt Max with a straight right. He hurt him with a straight right, but what did he finish him with? What the fuck did he finish him with? Yes, he hurt him with a straight right, but what did he finish him with? He goes... He finished him with fucking hooks. He finished his last 3 opponents with fucking hooks. Justin gonna knock out Ilya. Hey, I don't know. We'll see, though. We'll see. Ilya chops the legs very well. He barely throws leg kicks, bro. Or he was a champion with hooks. All he did was sub. He has good body shots as well. Ilya, yes, but with hooks as well. They're hooks, body shots. I know sometimes straight to the body as well. Ian can grapple. Don't mind me, I'm mopping. Don't mind me, just walked in. Changed on me, you know. So I forgot that song. Don't mind me, just hopped in. Gane is the best striker at heavyweight. Ciryl gonna beat Alex. Guys, so who's the better striker? I know what you guys are gonna say. Alex Pereira is a better striker than Ciryl Gane. Because Ciryl Gane doesn't have power and he doesn't have finishing ability. So that makes Pereira a better striker, right? But look at what we just saw with Rico and Usyk. Rico was the better striker for a majority of that fight. He got reckless and he got dropped. And then the referee stops it with when the bell rings, he stops it, right? And I bring up boxing because, remember, it's 4-ounce gloves, right? And when you connect, it's way more power, way more damage. But if we're talking about who's a better striker, who's more dynamic, who uses more tools in their arsenal, Alex Pereira has power in everything that he throws. His leg kicks, left hook, merchant, good shots, can wrestle, good takedown defense, took down Israel Adesanya. But when we're talking about the dynamic arsenal, about like the GTA weapon, how many weapons do you have in your arsenal? You have a shotgun, a bat, brass knuckles, AK, and a broken glass bottle, right? 5 in Alex Pereira's arsenal. But how many weapons does Ciryl Gane have in his arsenal? He has the whole GTA weapon wheel, the whole entire weapon wheel. The oblique kick that he can stomp on. Good 1-2. Good straight to the body. Good body shots. The way he picks his shots. Way better footwork than Alex Pereira, in my honest opinion. And the guy's adapted to heavyweight. But yeah, he can be a little bit hittable like he was against Tai Tuivasa as well. Like when Usyk dropped Rico, that saved him. When he dropped Rico, that saved him, bro. If he didn't drop Rico, maybe he would have won a robbery, but we would have looked at that fight back and said, we know Rico actually won that fight. You know, we've seen a lot of boxing fights. Yes, it's rigged, whatever. Throw out the rigged outcome, whatever. Throw all that out the window. Rico was on his way to having success, right? And maybe he would have got robbed, whatever. But he was on his way to at least winning the rounds in our eyes against Usyk. But what saved him? The power, right? And it saves a lot of these guys, right? The power saves a lot of these guys. It always does, right? I'm just trying to put my hair up. The power always saves a lot of these guys, right? I hope it's not too much in my face. The power always saves a lot of these guys. And that's the issue, right? Just because the power saved them, right? You forget how close and competitive it actually was. You know, you forget how this guy went life and death with Israel Adesanya the first fight. You know, okay, he was having more success in the rematch, got knocked the fuck out. I don't know, man. And when Pereira goes out, it's not like Izzy, right? Like, Izzy, he gets TKO'd, right? Maybe his chin is gone, whatever, right? But when Pereira he was dehydrated. I don't care what he was, right? When Pereira goes out, bro, that guy goes to sleep. That guy goes to, like, his body gets stiff as a board. Have you ever seen Ciryl Gane get TKO'd? Has Ciryl Gane ever get TKO'd? No, he's never been knocked out. And he's been fighting a lot of killers, bro. A lot of killers. I've seen Alex Pereira go to sleep and start snoring like JIRI. Like, Carlos Olberg, when he got TKO'd by Kennedy Nzechukwu, right? He got TKO'd, right? Or maybe he got put out, right? But, like, he wakes up fast, right? But when JIRI goes out, right? Like, he goes out, like, and he doesn't know where the fuck he's at. Like, when like, a lot of these guys are different. Like, Justin Gaethje, when he goes out, like, he goes out. And I feel like I cannot wait to break down these fights with you guys. I really can't. Chandler will win this fight. It's America. If I'm Justin Gaethje, I'm pulling out and just letting Arman fight. But maybe Arman's not locked in. He's hanging out with Nina too much. Sorogan tried to help Aspinall by applying the Ratatouille puncture to the eye. He finished him with his mouth. Hey, yo. It sounded like he finished him with... who? Lego? Who finished him with that? No, bro. My big dong, parlay, and Pav are locks. Big song, your dong and Pav are locks. Do you think Jing Nang, my Chinese sister, sells me? No, dude. I know you're biased, though. You're biased as hell. Like, Wong Kang. By the way, I'll ask you guys this very quick. Let me ask you guys this very quick. Guys, who wins? Tracy Cortez or Kong Wang? Who wins? Let's be for real. Who wins? Tracy Cortez or Wong Kang? Let's see it. Because let's not act like Wong Kang or... What's her name? Kwang Wang? Or... No, I'm just kidding. But what's her name? Kong Wang? What's her name? By the way, a lot of you guys are on Medic by KO. I don't know about by KO. But what's her name? Kong Wang, right? Kong Wang? Who wins? Kong Wang or Tracy Cortez? Exactly, Goldie. Let's not pretend like Eduardo Mora wasn't wrestle fucking Kong Wang. And everybody forgets because Kong Wang won, right? And she did, yeah, right? It was close, right? It was close. Yo, what's up, Crossover? Shout out to Crossover, my boy. Dude, you got me into basketball. I'm not gonna lie. Those companions, bro, you got me into basketball. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, dude, I'm hyped, bro. I'm hyped. I'm going the Knicks. I don't care if they lose to the Spurs. I don't care. I don't care what happens. I'm going the Knicks. Knicks. All the way home. All the way home, baby. All the way home. But, guys, I'm going Tracy Cortez. I see a lot of you guys are on Kong Wang. I'm going Tracy Cortez. Oh, why are you going to do... Dude, I'm going Tracy Cortez. If I remember, she was tagging up Aaron Blanchfield. She was giving Blanchfield some issues. Or am I wrong? Tracy Cortez can wrestle and not wrestle like all here and there. Guys, she out-wrestled Jasmine Jasudavicius. Jasmine Jasudavicius, when Life and Death with Karine Silva, almost got submitted, but then she got the grappling going, right? Tracy Cortez, right, went 5 rounds with Rose Namajunas. Her eyelash went out the window, whatever, right? Tracy Cortez is a 10 times better grappler than Wong Kang or Kang Wong. And I'm being serious, guys. Tracy Cortez is about to get right back in the win column. And everybody's going to overlook her because, oh, she's just putting on makeup before her fights, this and that. Dude, Tracy Cortez is going to, or has a chance to beat Kong Wang. Or Wang Kong. Excuse me. Chandler will win this fight. We'll see. We're going to break down the card. Forget about the news. I was going to tell you guys. Look at this, guys. I want to show you this. So, when Dana White said Islam Makhachev will never fight in the UFC for participating in Khabib vs. McGregor post-brawl, Khabib made the ultimatum that he wouldn't fight in the UFC if any of his teammates got banned for competing.
How about for you internally? I mean, it looked like 2 of the guys that got in there, we believe were on the roster. I mean, Islam Makhachev and Zubair Tukhugov. Would you take sanctions against him or Khabib?
Of course. The guys who jumped in will never fight here. They'll never fight here.
Oh, fuck.
And listen, I've been working hard for 18 years to build this sport. And many of you, I know there's a lot of media here tonight, and some of you, this is your first event. I can promise you this is not what a mixed martial arts event is normally like. And
so he said Islam was never going to fight, and look at him, he's not the champ. Now, Joe Martinez reveals that he will be the Octagon announcer at UFC Noche for the first time in September. We're going to break down the entire card from top to bottom, guys. We're less than a couple of weeks away. Before you guys know it, after Gabriel Bonfim beats Belal Muhammad, next week is literally, or maybe Belal Muhammad wins. Next week is, the week after Belal versus Gabriel Bonfim is the UFC White House. And I think that is a great way to have our very first fight companion. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. I think the very first fight companion is going to be at the UFC White House, guys. I think that's what we're going to do. But we'll see, guys. Usyk didn't train for the fight, but he didn't need to with that ref. Dog, you act like throwing hooks with power disqualifies someone for being considered skilled. I never said that he was bad. I never said that he was bad, bro. KZ's just like, oh yeah, Elias Aporio, oh yeah. But bro, this guy has holes in his game, bro. He has holes in his game. And let's not pretend like he's been having some favorable matchups. I know Volk, Max, whatever, Max at 145. If you guys know, it was actually supposed to be at 155, but whatever. But like, bro, Charles Oliveira was like a tailor-made matchup for a guy like Elias Aporio. Broken glass bottle. Damn, used with the WMC. Weps is wet. Oh, by the way, I hope WMC's okay, man. I hope he's having a great day. I saw Doug in here. What up, Doug? I hope you're having a great day. In Chikuchu. So, Cyril Gone. What's up, Doug? I hope you're having a great day, my boy. Shout out to my boy. I hope you're having a great day. Let's go. Shout out to my boy, Doug. He's not KZ. He would have got stopped in the 12th. There was a crazy momentum switch after the knockdown. Rico Rahivan is the heavyweight boxing champion. I'm not going to go that far, but I'll tell you one thing, that Rico is a dumbass. Like, who am I? I'm just a guy sitting on my chair, but Rico's a fucking dumbass, bro. Cruz, bro. Stop trying to go. Like, Usyk's going to fucking catch you, bro. Rico fought like a dumbass in round 11, I think it was. Or 10. It was 10, in round 10. Goldie. He was defending well enough to survive, and Usyk gas tank was shit for that fight, yeah. If Gane getting hurt by Tai Tuivasa, Alex KOs him? I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, Tai, you know, you're chilling. You don't really think that he has a lot. Tai's kind of like playing possum. Tai even pretended to be hurt. With Alex Pereira, he's going to be locked in. No Cyril Gane. Ober got KO'd by a fucking bomb. But, bro, he's not going to sleep. Like, okay, he gets TKO'd, right? But he's not going to sleep like Pereira, bro. Pereira's going to sleep. And if Oberg is a bum or he's getting KO'd by bums, then what the fuck is Yuri? Yuri got knocked the fuck out. Yuri didn't even... He said, oh, I have mercy. And let's not pretend like you guys were saying, oh, he had mercy. I said, I don't know, right? I don't know if it was mercy or not. But a lot of the guys were saying, oh, Yuri had mercy. He had mercy on him. He had mercy or he got caught with a left hook. You know, like, if we're being for real. He had mercy or he got knocked the fuck out. Like, you know? Doug, you know Cyril Gane. D Memo. Tracy wins crossover. Pepino. Wang. Kong Jong. What's good? What up, my boy Doug? Me too. I'm going Tracy Oh my gosh, Hortez. You think she beats Angela Hill, though, Uselyis, this week? Yes, bro. Yes, but be careful, bro, because this girl is reckless. She throws the kitchen sink at you. Let's get into the predictions. We're going to break down the entire UFC White House card from top to bottom. We're already going to start it with the bum of the night, Diego Bum Lopez. We're starting it off with the bum of the night, Diego Bum Lopez, who doesn't deserve to be here, who's gotten 2 title shots gifted to him. Diego Bum Lopez. We're starting it off. You guys already know there's going to be a great card, and we're going to break it down. It might be my first ever fight companion. We'll do a fight companion. I believe the card starts at 8. But Diego Bum Lopez, who doesn't even deserve to be in this position, but whatever. Maybe you can say the same about Steve Garcia, but Steve Garcia was actually friends with Charlie Kirk. And I know that doesn't mean that he should be in the White House card just because of that. But Steve Garcia was actually friends with Charlie Kirk. Oh, let me put the odds. Hang on. Who voted Diego Lopez already? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Diego Lopez is going to get his ass whooped. I had to end that poll. Whoever voted Diego Lopez, say your name or forever hold your peace. We're doing the odds right now. Diego Bum Lopez. Minus 192. Number 1 Jiri hater. Man, fuck Jiri, bro. Bro, imagine like liking Jiri Prochazka. Like, the guy got knocked the fuck out. Like, the guy went to sleep. The guy was getting his ass whooped by Glover, and nobody still gave me credit when I did that whole fucking presentation. We're starting off with Journeyman Lopez. The guy's never going to get a title shot in his entire career. I mean, never going to get gold. He's never going to touch gold in his entire career. And that's what puts a smile on my face. Journeyman Diego Bum Lopez. It was you, bro? Alright, I'm just kidding. My Diego Lopez, minus 192. Plus 148 for Steve Garcia. Alright, so let's get this show on the road. Let's go. Let's get this show on the road, baby. Let's go. Giyat. Drop a like. That's the last thing that I'll ask for. Drop a like. For every like is for every push-up that KZ has to do at the end of the stream. Alright, thank you for the gold coins, my brother. I appreciate that, my boy. Thank you so much. So, I'm gonna crash out. Oops, I did it again. Stop voting Diego Lopez, bro. Stop voting Diego Lopez. Tracy's a finisher. Ask Ortega and Alex. Damn, Rangy. I gotta pin that. That's a pin, brother. Chis Cortez reminds me of Mylene from Mortal Kombat. Who is that? Let me see. Melina? I'm gonna look it up right here. Gosh, damn, Rangy. Oh, the girl with the mask in purple. He's talking about this girl. She kind of does, right? A little bit. All right, so let's go. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So, let me catch up. Let me catch up. Let me catch up. Even Zabarari fought afterwards. Out the window. Me too. I'm going Tracy. Hey, yo. Wang is better. What up, Big T? Shout out to you, my boy. Who wins, Wang or Pinas? Let's go. Tracy's a finisher. Range, she beats in the she's best in the triangle position. Giving all the UFO sightings on the news. Do you think we'll see UFOs in the sky during the White House card? Bro, that'll be fucking crazy, bro. That'll be fucking crazy as shit. I gotta hide my hair, guys, because my hair is long as shit, guys. Alright, so we're good now. We're good. Say Bilal wins or we're not friends anymore. Bilal wins. Eustace hates on Yuri, Tapora, Diego Lopez. Dude, Diego Lopez is trash, bro. And Priera, but he glazes Monster Evloev. Number one Jiri hater. Eustace would root against, oh my gosh, KZ. Facts, KZ. Dude, hell no. Yeah, Charlie Kirk was a fantastic champion. Shout out to the Kirk, man. Shout out to the Kirk. Eustace would root against an abusive husband. Oh my gosh, dude. Eustace would root for his... Gosh. Dude, how is he getting away with this? Yo, YouTube, how the fuck... Yo, censor him. How the fuck is he getting... Dude, how is KZ getting away with this shit? Look at this. Yo, censor him. Yo, YouTube. Censor his ass, please. How is he getting away with that shit? Either Garcia or Lopez will win. Susan, the CEO of YouTube. Come on. Lopez will definitely get him. Steve's fighting style is a recipe for disaster against... You're still glazing Diego Lopez, bro? Let's break it down. Let's break it down. Let me break it down. Bro, Goldie, you're still glazing fucking... Goldie, you're still glazing Diego Lopez, bro? You said, are you Mossad Agent Blant? No. Oops, I did it again. JK, I did it the second time. I liked him up until that moment. F Yuri. Exactly. He sold all your guys' parlays. Fuck him. Forget about him. He sold your guys' parlays. Fuck him. Forget about him. He sold your parlays, so forget about him. Next time when he comes around and he's going to fight again, okay. Now we can like him, but for now... Forget about him. He sold your guys' parlays. Given all the UFC sightings on the news, that'd be crazy. I think so. That'd be cool. I am Charlie. I've been saying UFOs. I've been seeing UFOs in Vegas like 3 different times. I got censored for hella other ones. You can't deny the KZ Gospel. The KZ Cosby. You guys know wrestling? KZ has a wrestling move. It's called the KZ Cosby. Watch out, watch out, watch out! And KZ, he just slips a pill in your drink. The KZ Cosby. Alright, guys, let's break it down. Let's go. Let's lock in. Let's go. Claw. Whoa. Sounds better than the N-word. I hear you, my brother. They'll never make me hate you, Yuri. He sold your parlays. He sold your parlays. KZ the Bill Cosby. Watch out, watch out, watch out. KZ's coming. And you're like, they'll say this is your water. KZ's coming. Watch out, watch out, watch out. He just drops a pill in your drink and then... That's KZ. The KZ Cosby. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, you know when KZ's on a date at the bar? She's like, oh, I don't feel so good. KZ, I don't feel so good. And KZ's like, we're going home. The KZ Cosby. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Alright. He throws it like if he's LeBron. Like if he's Wembley, he goes... He throws that pill. He has the pill in his hand. He goes... The KZ Cosby. KZ told me a story, bro, about he was on a date with a girl, bro. And she was like he, you know, he plans this whole shit out. He plans this whole shit out. I'm not joking. Alright. Let's get this show on the road. He told me he has a different pill for each day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, hey, okay. So let's break it down. Let's go. Diego Lopes versus Steve Garcia. When I look at this fight, guys, I am going to be picking Steve Garcia. Diego Lopes does have the grappling advantage. I'll admit, he destroyed my boy Gene Silva. Took him down immediately. Got the takedowns. Elbows to the head. Gene Silva's head looked like an impulse grenade from Fortnite. Like, I'm not even joking. You know those blue impulse grenades? Like, bro, Gene Silva's head looked like an impulse grenade. Diego Lopes is very good with the grappling, but he's a guy that spams hooks. I don't really think he has a lot of technique with his hooks. He kind of, like, grabs his Adam's apple after every punch. Like, he goes like this, and then he grabs his Adam's apple, spams hooks, and then grabs his Adam's apple. But that's how he is. 27-8-0 for Diego Lopes. 31 years old, facing the 34-year-old in Steve Garcia. 5-0 out of his last 5. Diego Lopes' 2 most recent losses are to his daddy, Volkanovski. Volkanovski fucked him up the first time. There was no need for there to be a rematch. I don't know why the fuck there was a rematch. The guy got a title shot off of 1 win, got a rematch, and he got fucked up even worse against his daddy, Volkanovski. When I look at this fight, the grappling upside, the takedowns, I didn't think he had good takedowns. I'm not going to lie, but he does have good takedowns. And you know what he does have? He has excellent top control. He's very good with his top control. But I'm going to mention Steve Garcia. Steve Garcia is very good at cruising. I'll mention it. Nobody hated on Steve Garcia when he cruised that 3rd round against Calvin Kattar. But when Zalal did the exact same thing that Steve Garcia did to Calvin Kattar, everybody's hating on Zalal. Steve Garcia did the exact same thing that Zalal did to Calvin Kattar in that 3rd round. Everybody hates on Zalal. But when Steve Garcia does it, it's fine. He tried his best to try to finish him. Dude, they both cruised against Calvin Kattar in that 3rd round. When I look at this fight, you have to keep it on the feet. The octagon's a little bit more bigger. Diego Lopes thrives when there's a crowd. He thrives. He thrives when there's a crowd. He loves it when there's a crowd. He loves to hype it up. You know, when he had full mount on Gene Silva, he went. He knew it was over. We all knew it was over when. But I want to mention that 2nd round. Gene Silva was having a lot of success in that 2nd round. Every round starts on the feet, right? Gene Silva was picking him apart. Gene Silva was mauling Diego Lopes for as long as that fight lasted. He was picking him apart. He even hurt him bad. But the thing about Gene Silva is he gets too reckless and he goes balls to the wall. Garcia is good. He's going to cruise. If he's up 2 rounds, he's going to cruise that 3rd round. Unlike Gene Silva. Gene Silva goes, tries his spinning elbow 3, 4, 5 times. Diego Lopes copies his move. Remember, if it wasn't for Gene Silva throwing that spinning elbow, Diego Lopes would have never thrown his spinning elbow. This guy, Diego Lopes, copies your moves as you go. You throw a leg kick, he'll throw a leg kick right back at you. You throw a spinning elbow, he'll throw a spinning elbow right back at you. And that is what cost Gene Silva his own demise. He got a little too reckless, got a little too overzealous, got a little bit too cocky, and he wasn't locked in like how Steve Garcia is going to be locked in. Now, even if Steve Garcia gets taken down, he has been taken down before, and he has been knocked out. The power is going to be on Diego Lopes all day. The power has to be on Diego Lopes all day. He got knocked out by Mahashate. He got dropped pretty bad and finished in that fight. And guys, if Diego Lopes connects, he has leg kicks, blasting body kicks, very good consistency. We have to be careful because he can also set up his takedowns with his kicks, with his blasting low kicks. The guy Diego Lopes doesn't care. He has a high pain threshold and he can eat shots. The guy went, what, 10 rounds with Volkanovski? Dropped him 1 round, but he lost 9 out of the 10 rounds. Or won 2 out of the 10 rounds. He lost 8 rounds against Volk. And I think if Steve Garcia is locked in and he's working, has better footwork than Diego Lopes. Lopes kind of is not that good at cutting the cage. Like, he kind of follows. I feel like Steve Garcia can get this show on the road. I'm going to go Steve Garcia by decision. I don't know, maybe fight doesn't go the distance. I like fight doesn't go the distance. But there might be a sneaky over 1.5. Fight doesn't go the distance. But I like Garcia. Give me Garcia money line. I'm going to go Garcia by decision. I'm going to go 29-28. I can even see him getting hurt bad. But, like, coming back and even shooting a takedown of his own. Even if his takedown gets stuffed. Give me Garcia by decision. Let's go, Garcia. Let's go, Garcia, for the dub. Let's go, my boy. Let's go. Now let's go to the next fight. Let me get the odds for this fight. You guys know I'm going to go bow nickel. Plus 240. Sorry, guys. All right, we got the odds out. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what happened, Goldie. I just had to go look this up. What happened? Oh, let me catch up. I'm going to report. Hey, yo, chill. KZ, can we have a war, bro? My grandma is the leader of the... Gosh, damn. This is fucking Sparta. Used to fight KZ, Guliana, BK style. Those were fighting words. Nah, dude. KZ, I don't want the smoke. I ducked him on UFC 5, and I'll duck him here. I don't want the fucking smoke. I'm sorry, KZ. Somebody's scared. Bukake. I mean, chicken noises. Garcia. Does that take away... Does that take a like away, KZ? Yeah, it does. It does. I hooked up hot water to my toilet because I know how to do things. Now I always take streaming shits. Hey, I hope you enjoy it, bro. I hope you enjoy it. Steve is shit. I don't think so, bro. I think Garcia... I mean, well, I was about to say Garcia shit. I think Diego Lopez is not as good as you really think. Stylistically, this fight, Lopez round 1 finish. And if he doesn't get the first round finish, then what happens? Then he's in shit. What are we protesting about? I don't know. I don't think Lopez has fought someone with Garcia's power. That's true as well. I do think Lopez has more power, though, on his shots than Garcia, though. But Garcia does have power still. Alright, Lego. I saw someone... Shit, that looked like a mothership. I saw some shit that looked like a mothership, which I almost mistook for Northern Lights because we've been getting Northern Lights here in Vegas, too, sometimes during solar storms. Damn, bro. You have a picture or no? If you have a picture, I can show it. But there was no storm this time. Anybody with the name Lopez needs to not be here. Even if you do... Alright, dude. Who's Kurt Angel? Shiloh, get the fuck out of here. Gene Silva has more power. Damn, dude. Steve Garcia will 100% get finished like his daddy. Like who? Who got finished that? Who's Steve Garcia's daddy? Shiloh, Douglas. Let's go. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot that happened, Goldie. Who did he get finished by? Who did Steve Garcia? What are you fights you gotta talk about? Fight doesn't go the distance. It's impossible for Steve to finish Lopez. What if it's an early stoppage? Sorry, guys, I gotta fix my shorts. What if it's an early stoppage, bro? What if it's an early stoppage? RDR, son, why are you picking him again? Because I'm going to always pick him. This one got me duped. Might go Doc sub. Gosh damn, dog. What the hell? I mean, Pepino. Sorry. Doggis wins this easily. Shrimp. Gene Silva and Garcia are probably comparable. How? Garcia's a way better striker than Diego Lopez. Bo's personality is deeply rooted in America. I think he crumbles under the pressure. Garcia will slime out Diego via ground and pound. Oh, I like that. That'd be crazy, bro. Can you imagine that? Masvar Evlo was fucking up Diego Lopez with ground and pound, bro. Like, Masvar is actually Diego Lopez's daddy. Like, the guy took that fight on 3 days' notice and he still fucked him up. Lopez by KO. Dawkins striking has looked better than Bo's for a minute. And, bro, Dawkins is for a minute, right? But Dawkins got knocked the fuck out. Dawkins got knocked the fuck out by Eric Anders, bro. And Roman Dolidze. Who the fuck gets knocked out by Roman Dolidze? I know it was a long time ago, but, bro, who the fuck gets knocked out by Eric Anders and Roman Dolidze? Like, not even Brad Tavares got knocked out by Eric Anders. KZ, Gene Silva kills Steve. Punching power. Oh, and punching power? Well, somebody has more than the other. You can't say, oh, it's comparable. Okay, it's comparable, right? But who has more power than the other? Who has more power than the other? Steve Garcia or Diego Lopez? They're not on equal, like, oh, it's exactly equal. Somebody has more power than the other, right? I think Diego Lopez has way more power than Steve Garcia. Like, the guy is fucking strong as shit. Roman Dolidze is a gym bully? Dude, imagine getting knocked out by Roman Dolidze, bro. Can you fucking imagine that, bro? Bro, I'll say that again. Imagine getting knocked out by Roman Dolidze. What are you, Phil Hawes? Let's break it down, though. Yes, Bo Nickel got TKO'd by... It was TKO'd. It wasn't knocked out. TKO'd by RDR. When I look at this fight, though, guys, I look at this fight, and I think that him losing to RDR was the greatest thing to happen to him. Why? Why was that the greatest thing to happen to him? Because his ego... Remember, he said, I'm going to be a minus 1,000 against... He said, I'm going to be a minus 1,000 against Hamza Chimaev. That's what he said, right? And now look at him. Now look at him. He shaved his beard. He shaved, clean shave. And he looks like a whole different person, right? turned into a whole different person. 8-1 overall. But let's not pretend like RDR was not spamming the shit out of that knee to the body, bro. RDR only knows one thing and one thing only. All gas, no brakes. Spams head over arm throws. Tries to hunt for a submission. Tries to spam the knee up the middle. Just all gas, no brakes. Bo Nickel had a good position and he jumped for guillotine because he got way too cocky. I don't know why Bo Nickel jumped for guillotine. He thought that he could easily just get a guillotine, and that was one of the biggest mistakes that he ever did in that fight. He messed up bad, and he should not have jumped for the guillotine against RDR. His only loss professionally is to RDR. RDR, man, if that was... I feel like now Bo beats him. Bo Nickel beats RDR in the rematch right now. 30 years old for Bo Nickel. Kyle Dawkins, 17-4-0. When we look at a majority of his losses, they come by way of either KO or decision. He's very good with his submissions. Bo Nickel has to be careful because he's going to shoot takedowns. And you know that Kyle Dawkins, if he gets a front, if he's on top, right, and he has front, I think, headlock position, he's going to attempt subs. He's going to take the back. Maybe he's not as good as a grappler as Bo Nickel, but I think he's way better with his submission threat than Bo Nickel. That's why this fight is so entertaining. Gerald Mearshart subbed him by Dars. Knocked out Michel Pereira. I picked Michel Pereira. You guys can shit on me. Got knocked out by Eric Anders. Knocked out by Roman Dolidze. And remember, his brother also got knocked out. His brother got knocked out by Derek Lewis. Lost to Phil Hawes by decision, bro. Bro, this guy lost to Phil Hawes by decision. What's worse, losing to Phil Hawes in 2021? I know that was a mythical Phil Hawes. Or losing to RDR. Lost to Brendan Allen as well. No shame in those losses. I'm not going to lie, he was kind of in his prime, Phil Hawes, in 2021. Like, he was an absolute demon. I'm going to go Bo Nickel to get the grappling going. Fight the submissions. We know that Rodolfo Vieira is a very high-level submission specialist. Kyle Dawkins has very good submissions, if not better. And if not, he's closer to his prime. I know Vieira looked like old, and Vieira got messed up by Eric McConaughey. But Vieira dropped Eric McConaughey, and then he gassed, right? Bo Nickel has been being more comfortable with his striking. Beautiful head kick that he finished Rodolfo Vieira with. Can grapple. Slammed Vieira. Bad. Great takedowns. He just has to be careful with the guillotine. You know Jasmine Jasudavicius when she shot on Karine Silva. Michelle Montague when she fought Mayra Bueno Silva. Like, a lot of these girls and guys have their neck out, and sometimes they're put in dire positions. You don't want to be put in a dire position against Kyle Dawkins because he's going to snatch something up. All in his arsenal, Dars, rear naked, Dars, rear naked. Remember, he knocked out and submitted Kevin Holland in the exact same fight, guys. He knocked him out and he submitted Kevin Holland. He dropped him bad and he submitted him. And Kevin Holland went out cold, I think. He has power. And I think the finishing ability does favor Kyle Dawkins. Remember, Bo Nickel slowly getting built up. The guy just went 15 minutes with Paul Craig. And he didn't decide to wrestle. He decided to strike it out. But I think the cardio favors Bo Nickel all day. And I think the fight IQ favors Bo Nickel. Give me Bo Nickel for the dub. I think Bo Nickel should be able to get this job done. I like Bo Nickel by decision. And I think he's a lock. And I think he actually might be my lock of the week. He headbutted him, but bro, he still fucking dropped him. Bo Nickel for the dub. He might be my lock. He was my lock of the week against Rodolfo Vieira. He headbutted him and he put Kevin Holland to sleep, bro. And Kevin Holland's about to get fucked up by Jacoby Smith. You guys saw Kevin Holland versus Jacoby Smith? Kevin Holland's about to get his ass handed to by Jacoby Smith, bro. I'm not even joking, bro. Like, Kevin Holland, you got to be careful, Kevin Holland, because... yeah, you got away with that Randy Brown fight, right? But I'm going to get it back with Jacoby Smith. Dawkins headbutted Holland, dropped him with a fucking headbutt. Yeah, but he dropped him. Had him all over the place. Did he or did he not drop him? He dropped him still. What, with his body part, he still dropped him. He still dropped him. And I'm going to bring that up because he could headbutt Bo Nickel. Like, I'm going to bring it up because the way that this guy fights, he fights sometimes with his head. You know how these guys fight. On the PFL, somebody headbutted somebody, and they immediately, like, stopped it for a little bit, and then the ref put him back in that position, and the other guy was like, man, I'm done, man. I'm done. But, bro, I'm bringing up the headbutt because he could headbutt Bo Nickel. Bo Nickel's the taller fighter, I think. Let me check. It doesn't matter. At the UFC White House, you think these guys are going to care? They just want to see finishes, bro. Mansour Abdul Malik, Cody Brundage, there was a headbutt there as well. Who's the taller fighter? Oh, Dawkins is the taller fighter. But you know he was taller than Kevin Holland and he still headbutted him, I think. How tall is Kevin Holland? Let me see. How tall is Kevin Holland? Bro, Kevin Holland got fucked up. He got knocked out and choked out in the same fight. And he was a minus 180 favorite. Oh, they're both the same height. Okay. Alright. But Dawkins fights like that. Like, he pushes his head. Maybe it's not impressive, but bro, he's gonna do whatever it takes to win, bro. He knew he headbutted him. Bro, if you watch that fight back, Dawkins knew it was a headbutt, and he still went for the choke, and he went tight for that choke, bro. What I'm saying is that, yeah, if it's a headbutt, whatever, maybe it doesn't count. But even if he feels it, you feel it when it's on your head, maybe the adrenaline, whatever. He's gonna still attack. He's not gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry, respect, like Hamza Chimaev, Sean Strickland. Hamza, oh, respect. He's touching the glove like 5 times. They're about to fucking make out the way these guys have so much respect for each other. Like, Dawkins doesn't give a fuck. He's dirty, then let's fucking bring it. If you're gonna be dirty, then fucking be dirty. Fucking take advantage of fucking headbutting him. Go. And he did take advantage of headbutting. He didn't say, oh, there was a headbutt. Oh, there was a headbutt. I have Hamza Chimaev. Oh, yeah, brother, I have so much respect for... Yeah, brother. Oh, yeah, let's touch gloves again. Oh, let's hug it out. The 5th round, let's hug it out. Dude, Dawkins not like that. He's going to do what it takes to win. He's going to... Okay, I headbutted you. Let me keep going. Let me go for the finish. Let me go. Smith destroys Holland. Who, Anthony Smith? Or Jacoby Smith, sorry. I can't believe Dawkins versus Holland was in 2021. Feels more recent. Yeah, dude, that fight was awesome, bro. That fight was awesome. I don't care if it was a headbutt or not. That fight was awesome. Chandler and Connor have a lot in common. They both fucked. Whoa, like they're both like screwed? They're both screwed, right? Getting a no contest and disqualified isn't impressive. Well, he wasn't disqualified. It was a no contest. This is like saying it was impressive someone dropped someone with a kick to the balls. Do whatever it takes. I'm not saying it was impressive. What I'm saying is that it was awesome, bro. It was awesome to see. Because at the time, I didn't know it was a headbutt. I didn't know. All I see is Kevin Holland. Oh, my gosh. He got dropped. And then, like... And Dawkins was actually having success in that striking department. And then he choked him out. He choked him out, bro. And Kevin Holland went to sleep, bro. Kevin Holland went to sleep. He woke up. He's like... What the fuck? Like, Shiloh even said it the other day. Shiloh said... Moraes definitely... Yo, like, when I broke down the fight of Moraes versus Nakata on MVP... Shiloh was like, dude, he went to sleep. Like, Nagata went to sleep. But if you look at that fight back, Nagata, his eyes were squinting and he was fighting the choke. The bell rung and then he went to sleep. Dude, Moraes still cheated, right? But he does whatever it is to win. He does whatever it takes to win. He's not like, oh, Hamzat. Oh, I'm a glove touch. Oh, yeah, my brother. Oh, yeah. Oh, my brother. Yeah. Like, dude, I like these guys that do whatever the fuck it takes to win. Tim Elliott, grabbing the inside of the glove of Tagiro Lambekov. You know, I like these guys that do whatever it takes, whether it's impressive or not. Oh, morality. Morality doesn't fucking matter when the paycheck's on the line and you're getting that extra cash for the win bonus. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, okay, we'll bring it. He's a dickhead, whatever. But in reality, bro, do whatever it takes to win. These guys get away with it all the time, every single time. Morales put Nagata to sleep, and he held on to that choke after the bell. He still got his win bonus. Who gives a fuck about morality when he's running to the bank? You know? Who gives a fuck about morality? Alright, so get your votes in, guys. Standler might win, not gonna lie. Chandler, take down City. Bro, I damn near like every dog on this card until the last 2 fights. You like Michael Chandler to win this fight, bro? You like Michael Chandler to win? Let me take a sip of water. And do you know how much I'll hate myself if I pick Doofy and he gets sparked? Dude, Ruffy is not getting... Okay, I shouldn't say it like, oh, he's definitely not getting sparked. But I don't think he's losing, bro. By the way, guys, happy Memorial Day. As much as I make jokes here and there, as toxic as that can sound here and there, happy Memorial Day to each and every single one of you guys. Thank you guys for being here. And thank you to all the soldiers, and thank you for everybody in the military for your service. God bless your soul, and God bless America. No matter where you are in this world, we do have to show a lot of respect to the ones that give service, the men in blue. So thank you guys for that. And I hope you guys are ready to go to the beach. I hope you guys are ready to chill and have some fun this summer, because summer starts now. No, summer doesn't start in July. Summer starts now. Now. By takedown. Oh, okay, Doug, I hear you. Alonzo Menefield is going to shock the world. You heard it here. Oh, you got Menefield over Zhang Mingyang? I think this being at the White House plays a lot more into this than if they were fighting in a normal arena. That's a good point, bro. Ground and pound like he was doing Tony. Dude, he fucked up Tony bad. For guys like even Chandler, Lewis, and even Bo, that's a good point, bro. So let's break it down. Mauricio Ruffy has that hit the like, let's go. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let me get a like. Come on. That's the last thing I'll ask for. God bless to all the mods in this chat, if there were any. Yeah, I don't have any mods, but we are going to have some mods. We're going to have some mods soon. We're definitely going to have some mods soon. We'll do one day we'll do a mod internship, right? So I'm going to do a StreamYard, and basically I'm going to have like glasses on, and let me see where my glasses are. Let me get them real quick. So one day, guys, we're gonna go live and we're gonna do a mod internship status. So basically, I'm gonna have a StreamYard. You guys don't even have to show your face. Like, I'll be like this. I'll be like, okay, all right. So what makes you think that you qualify for this job? You guys be like, well, I'll do this, I'll do that, da 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 da. Like, we'll have a mod internship for mods. All right, so let's break it down. I'm sliding more with Lopez for sure. I like it then. Jong for mod. John Dong. Yo, by the way, John Dong's a brown belt, bro. I'll always remember that. Mauricio Ruffy. Hands low. Very good style. One of the best performances I have ever seen over Rafael Fiziev. Yes, I picked Rafael Fiziev. I thought that Fiziev was actually going to be able to even wrestle. But Ruffy looked like a different animal from the version that fought BSD. Ruffy was keeping up the pace, tagging Fiziev, having success, and downloading data faster than a lot of these guys do. What I like about Ruffy, bro, is his ability to download data. He can see what's coming from a mile away, and even in his fight against James Liontop, yes, a lot of people expected him to knock out James Liontop, but bro, James Liontop has a chin, man, a chin. He's never lost by decision. He's a finish or be finished fighter. No wins or losses by sub. Who's to say that he can't sub Michael Chandler, club and sub, and he wants to go out in style? Chandler does have the wrestling. He can definitely give a lot of issues. Has a great TKO win over Bobby Green. King Green, spinning heel kick. And guys, Bobby Green, look at what he did to Jeremy Stevens. Look at what he did to Daniel Zellhuber. Like, when I look at this fight, I truly believe that Ruffy is going to make Michael Chandler's scar tissue look like a mess. His face is going to be bloody. Michael Chandler's going to get picked apart. Yeah, he can blast low kicks. Maybe some explosive takedowns here and there. But I truly believe that Ruffy is going to give this guy a lot of issues. And I think that he can even find the KO. Majority of Tapaj is going by KO. I'm surprised not too many people are going by submission. Less than 1% out of the 92% of people picking him are going by submission. Guys, I do think he can submit Michael Chandler, guys. Oh, but Oliveira couldn't submit Michael Chandler. Guys, I've seen Dustin Poirier submit Michael Chandler when he was gassed. If you put the pace, put the pressure, make this guy crumble. Very good win at RFA over Chad Mendes. He had wars, I think, with Chad Mendes. Let me double check. Did he fight Chad Mendes or no? No, they never actually fought in MMA. Sorry, guys. He had wars with Eddie Alvarez. For some reason, dude, I always wanted to see that fight, though. Chad Mendes versus Michael Chandler in MMA. Prime for prime, though. He TKO'd Benson Henderson. Did you guys see Benson Henderson get knocked out, guys? He got knocked out bad at PFL. I don't know why he's still fighting, bro. Like, why? Lost a decision to Gaethje, but he hurt Gaethje bad on the feet, guys. Chandler, I know this is going to sound crazy, but guys, Chandler might even have more just explosive power or explosivity than Ruffy. More explosive in his leg kicks, his takedowns, everything that he does. But he's kind of like Rebecca, where his gas tank is out the window after 5 minutes. If Michael Chandler fought smart, I know everybody runs with this narrative, but I believe that he could have beat Gaethje. Dude, what? Dude, Michael Chandler. Yes, he was getting picked apart. He lost. Fiziev did pretty good as well against Justin Gaethje. We'll talk about Justin Gaethje in the main event. But if Michael Chandler, like, wrestles, but not like a wrestling, like with Dustin Poirier, where you're just shooting takedowns, going for big slams. Not like Murat Peter-Yan 3, where he's going for a big slam, looking at Dana White, waiting for Dana White to look up at the screen, and then slams Peter-Yan. Peter-Yan gets right back up. I'm talking about, like, actually focus on control. Against Dustin, he was actually controlling him, and he hurt Dustin Poirier on the feet. And he could even hurt Ruffy on the feet. But I would like him to actually mix in takedowns, but control. Like, this guy Ruffy, let's not pretend like he wasn't scared as shit when Benoit Saint-Denis got a takedown. Dude, after Benoit Saint-Denis got a takedown, he controlled him. Bro, Benoit Saint-Denis looked like fucking Dan Hooker against Michael Chandler. Dan Hooker in the Apex, I think he was a favorite against Michael Chandler. Let me check. Dan Hooker looked scared as shit. He looked like Bambi, like a deer in the headlights when he fought Michael Chandler. Dude, Dan Hooker looked like a fucking scared gazelle looking at a lion when they fought. Chandler was a plus 130, Dan Hooker minus 150. Dude, how many times does Dan Hooker fuck the bag up? He always fumbles the bag, bro. Always. I can count more times on my fingers that he's fucked up than more times that he's actually got it in the bag. Dan Hooker should have actually been able to win that fight, but you know what he was doing, bro? After he went to war with Dustin Poirier, he was trying to copy that CKB style. Leg kicks, circle. Leg kick, circle. Leg kick, circle. Look scared as shit, and then he gets knocked the fuck out. Like, Dan Hooker, just because it works for Izzy, just because it works for Carlos Ulberg, doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Like, Chandler has very good wins over Dan Hooker and Tony Ferguson. A little bit over the hill, Tony. Nice front kick to the face. And Tony's tall, man. Chandler can get that front kick high, but the guys like Rebecca with his gas tank. Give me Ruffy by KO. I can't spell. Did I spell something wrong? Ruffy beats Gaethje. I don't know about that. HEREEE says it's about to start. Oh, they're going at it again, bro? How many matches have these guys had, bro? Dude, they're going at it again? What the fuck? Is this the finals? Like, if the Knicks win, is it over? I'm going to go the Knicks again. Is there the Spurs later tonight? Oh, tomorrow. Spurs versus Thunders. Gosh, damn, bro. Alright, let's go. I'm going to go Ruffy by KO. Chandler by rear naked choke. Damn. That's not a bad pick at all, bro. That's not a bad pick at all. I'm going to go Knicks, but I'm not actually placing a bet, bro. I want to just have a... Because then you lose, then you chase, this and that. Like, I'd rather just save it for UFC Macau. Like, I have a good chunk. A good ammunition in the... Good ammo in the ammunition. People are overestimating Doofy here by miles. It will be apparent quick when the fight starts. Really, Shiloh? How so? Like, how so? Like, why do you think that? Guys, I do have to use the bathroom. And after this, guys, I'm going to drop a video. I hope you guys can go and drop a like on it. I'm going to drop a video. I might drop the video right now. Like, at like 1:45, I might drop it. You'll always remember that, even when bro gets his black belt. Oh, Ruffy, how he got submitted by Benoit Saint-Denis? Yeah, dude. I hope that was what we were talking about at that time. I forget. I'm sliding more with Lopez. Doug, let's go. John Dong, let's go, my boy. All right, so let's go. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Josh Hockett, baby. Josh Hockett versus Derek Lewis. Can we get an applause for this, guys? This is going to be fun. This is going to be exciting. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this fight. Now, I gotta admit, guys, when Derek Lewis fought Waldo Cortez Acosta, he kind of quit. Like, he kind of quit in a very weird way. Like, he kind of was gassed, kind of, like, fell over and just said, you know what, I'm done. 29-13-0 for Derek Lewis, 41 years old versus Josh Hockett, 28 years old. Very good with power, but I don't think he has as much power as I thought he did. Like, he has more volume and speed. Like, his volume and speed is very good. He does have power, but I thought that he had, like, the way that these guys were describing him, they were describing him like if he had, like, Pereira power. Like, I think Pereira hits harder than Hockett. Like, in reality, I think Pereira hits harder than Hockett. Or Hokick. I know KZ's going to go crazy. 73.5-inch reach versus 79-inch reach for the Black Beast. What I can say for Derek Lewis is I think Derek Lewis has more power than a guy like Josh. 20 wins and 11 losses in the UFC. Lost to Jailton Almeida. Very good sub-defense. Like, the guy has no neck, like, on Brandress. Like, he just couldn't get submitted by Jailton Almeida. I know Jailton Almeida sometimes can't finish fights, but he goes for it. Maybe not too much ground and pound. He did get subbed by Sergey Spivak. And how good is Sergey Spivak for actually being able to submit Derek Lewis? Lost to Sergey Pavlovich. Got knocked out in round 1. That was a weird fight. Lost to Tai Tuivasa. That was an even weirder fight. Like, he just fell. But, guys, give me Hockett by KO. Give me Josh Hockett by KO. I'm going to go Hockett for the dub. I think that his volume, speed, and precision is way faster. And I think Derek Lewis, like, he's here for the opportunity more than he is for, like, to actually win the fight. Like, he's here because it's at the White House. It's a good fight. It's exciting. He's not really here for... I think he's here for a check, man. But he's still going to give it his all. I'm going to go Josh Hockett money line. What's his, what are his odds? What are his odds? Josh Hockett is, I don't see the odds. The odds are not out yet for me. They're not out. I'm going to just go Josh Hockett money line. The odds are not out yet. I guess they'll update it. Now, you guys know I'm going to go O'Malley. I'm going to always go O'Malley. I think he should be able to get this one done. But let's break it down. Firas Zahabi, Eamon Zahabi, great duo. Dude, if Lewis KOs him... Guys, when Lewis KOs somebody, bro, he KOs them bad, bro. Like, bad. Like, real bad. Like, real bad. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to see something. Yo, Cam. Damn. Sorry, guys. I was just watching Cam. I was watching Cam on panel. I wanted to see what he had to say. Alright, so, let's break it down. I wanted to see what Cam had to say, so I rewinded it a little bit. Because I am missing some of it. I'm not going to lie. I'm missing some of the show. I am into Zahabi plus 300. Speed mark by O'Malley. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Alright, guys. Let's break it down. O'Malley at a minus 430 is a little crazy because Firas Zahabi is in the corner of Eamon Zahabi, one of the greatest game planners of all time. Very good at what he does. By the way, I saw that Idris invited me to this game. Then let's play. I cannot wait. I've been waiting for UFC Fight Week. Look at this guy's belt, bro. It's Pac-Man. Now that's a sick belt, man. That's a fucking sick belt. Let's see. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to accept this game. We got a game going on Saturday. Let's go. I cannot wait. Let's go. Alright. So, decision. You like him by decision. Okay, so, Sean O'Malley, right? 19-3-0 overall. Guys, Sean O'Malley has been finished. And he has been knocked out as well. He got knocked out by Chito Vera. And he actually got, like, TKO, like, elbow to the face. Like, that fight was an ego check. Kind of like Bo Nickel versus RDR. Like, their ego gets in check, and then they lock in, and they reevaluate their game. And the next time they fight, they're very locked in. I'm going to bring up the Pedro Munoz fight as well. He did get submitted by Merab as well. And his other loss is to Merab by decision. But he showed the blueprint on how to beat Merab with teeps to the body, body work. Merab has a cardio gassing, but you hit anybody in that body, they're going to have issues, right? Pedro Munoz. I have to bring up that fight because I know a lot of you guys are going to forget that fight. Guys, Pedro Munoz, that fight was very weird. Go watch that fight back. That fight was so weird because they're going, right? And it was almost like O'Malley was having a little bit of issues, right? And sometimes there's those type of fights where they kind of get saved. And I'm not going to say Pedro would have won, whatever. You never know. Like, O'Malley was looking pretty good. But I just feel like that fight, it looked weird, right? Yo, Gio, sup kid, while you're there challenging, challenge me to a 5-card 1v1 next UFC cards. Yo, what up, Gio? I got you with a DJ air horn. By the way, shout out to Gio, my brother. Oh shit. Hang on, my audio's... Yeah, but I don't know how to do it. How do I challenge you for the next 5 cards? Big W's, Gio. You can send me an invite. If you send me an invite, I'll join right now. Like, I'll join for the next 5 cards. Big W's, my brother. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a great time in New York, my bro. I hope you are, bro. And whatever you need, bro, just send me an invite. I'll accept. You know what? You know why I'm excited for that as well? Because the next 5 cards, right? We have, I'm trying to think. The next 5 cards, we have Macau, Gabriel Bonfim versus Bilal, UFC White House, and then I don't know the other 2. But, bro, I'm down. Send me the invite. I don't know how to, like, adjust it to make it so that way it's, like, I don't know how to make it so that way it's exactly 5. Like, I've never challenged somebody, but, they send me the invite and I join. So you send me the invite and I'll join. Thank you so much for the donation, my brother. I hope you're having a great day, and God bless. Let's fucking go. Do you have a lock? Do you have a lock of the week for this card? What is your lock for this card? Ilya by KO, Alex by KO, O'Malley decision. Like, what's your lock for this card? Because I know you might not like this, but my lock of the week is going to be Bo Nickel. That's going to be my lock of the week. So tell me your lock of the week, my brother, and we'll listen to it. I'll do it right now. By the way, I just filmed my prediction video with Kyrie, premiering it in a few hours. Hey, you know I'll be there, my bro. You know I'll be there. I can't wait. I really liked your prediction video they did with MMA Girly. MMA Girly? That was a good prediction video, and she's actually pretty cool and chill. So let's go. Big W's. Thank you so much for the 5, bro. It helps a lot, bro. Sorry. It actually helps a lot, bro. It helps a lot. So, Sean O'Malley versus Amin Zahabi. When we look at this fight, I am going to go O'Malley. I like O'Malley by decision. But I have to mention that Firas Zahabi, TriStar, GSP, like, these guys are very good at game planning. They're very good at setting the tone and adjusting in between rounds. I wouldn't be surprised if both GSP and Amin Zahabi are in, and Firas Zahabi are in Amin Zahabi's corner. Amin Zahabi, Firas Zahabi are brothers. But they're very good at game planning, doing tape study, and looking at habits. If you look at O'Malley, right, he does have a lot of habits that these guys can capitalize on. But we're going to mention that Chito Vera fight. When Amin Zahabi fought Chito Vera, guys, Amin got dropped. He got dropped by Chito Vera bad. And I know Chito Vera is a little bit of a slow starter. But what I liked about that fight was that he was able to recover. His nose was bleeding, but he was still in that fight, winning minutes, burning minutes on the clock, winning minutes, winning a majority of that fight. Marlon Chito Vera is a guy that has a lot of power in his kicks, everything that he throws. And I had Amin Zahabi in a parlay. I was like, oh shit, he got dropped. dude, Chito Vera might fucking finish him. Bro, that fight was awesome, bro. I know, oh, it was a robbery, whatever. Dude, I loved that fight, and I loved how Aimé Zahabi could pull it out the fire. It showed him a new level. We already saw the new level with Jose Aldo, where Jose Aldo drops him, soccer kicks him to the face. It's a mess. It's crazy. We don't know what's going to happen. And Aimé Zahabi still showed that he can get the job done. I know a lot of the guys think that it was a robbery. Go watch that fight back. I think it was fairly scored, but by a hair. I think it was scored right, but by a hair. O'Malley's going to be taller by a lot. 5'11 versus 5'8. Way longer reach. And I've been looking at O'Malley's career, right? I wouldn't be surprised if Aimé Zahabi just blasts his low kicks. Because remember, the first Chito Vera fight, the peroneal nerve. I don't know how you say it. The peroneal nerve. I don't know how to say it, but the nerve, right? When he got hit with a leg kick, it wrapped around like his knee or like his calf. Like the peroneal nerve. I can't fucking say it. The perennial nerve. And bro, his leg went out. Like it kept on like folding, and you could see O'Malley was like, oh shit, like my leg is fucked up. And he ended up falling back. And when he fell back, guys, O'Malley, guys, he's very susceptible to getting controlled. We'll bring up that Song Yadong fight. He almost and arguably should have lost that Song Yadong fight. Guys, Song Yadong was controlling him and actually getting takedowns and picking him up with ease and controlling him with ease. But in the striking department, in the significant strikes, O'Malley was winning. But guys, let's not act like Aimé Zahabi's not going to shoot takedowns. Let's not act like if O'Malley's on his back, he kind of struggles to get up. I'm biting my nails. Dude, Song Yadong's about to win. Bro, you have to win this third round. Peter Yan versus O'Malley was more competitive, right? But it was still 1-1 heading to the third round. Song Yadong, 1-1 heading into that third round. Aimé Zahabi O'Malley, what if it's 1-1 heading to that third round? Aimé Zahabi gets a takedown, controls him for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. O'Malley has to pick him apart on the outside, leg kicks, cruise, and it's a split decision. What if it's a split decision? Guys, O'Malley hasn't had a finished win since 2023. The Song Yadong fight, I thought that should have been a split decision. I'm going to be honest, guys. I really thought it should have been a split decision. When I look at this fight, guys, that Song Yadong fight made me realize, okay, dude, this guy, his takedown defense still, like, O'Malley is, like, skinny, right? So he's very good at being on the outside, but he can get taken down very easily. Because of how tall he is, you can just wrap around, clasp your hands around the hips, and take him for a lift and go down. But also, his technique when he's defending the takedowns, he's very open to getting taken down because I know he has his hands low, but once you clasp your hands, you can just take him for a lift and go. We saw DC, right? He picked up a lot of these tall guys. Gustafson, I think Rumble. Who else did DC pick around and throw around like crazy? Dan Henderson, Derek Lewis, right? Picks them up and just slams them. I know Aimé Zahabi's not that crazy when it comes to wrestling, but I can see him blasting the low kicks, mixing in takedowns like an inside trip. Peter Yan was getting O'Malley down, right? O'Malley's good at his get-up game if he has the fence behind him. But if you put him on his back in the middle of the cage, he kind of struggles a lot. I'm going to go O'Malley. I think it might be a split decision. It might be even by KO. Give me O'Malley. I'm going to go by KO or points. Very good win over Aljamain Sterling as well. I'm going to go O'Malley by KO on points. I like Sugar decision. I'm going to go split decision. Because, bro, Aimé Zahabi, maybe he gets picked apart. Maybe it's not as competitive as I think. But give me O'Malley by KO on points. Maybe Sugar split decision. I had Song and I was pissed. I'm not going to lie. Dude, Song Yadong by being bigger. GSP got pieced up by Johnny Hendricks. He did. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Thank you, Rain G. I appreciate that, my bro. Bro, Zahabi is the one guy that if he wins, it won't just make any sense. I know, right? O'Malley should show the fuck out here, get the KO, hopefully a highlight. Maybe. But I'm not going to just overlook Zahabi. I've overlooked him against the Jose Aldo fight. I've overlooked him before. I think Javid Bashra. And I picked him for Marlon Vera, but I don't want to just overlook. I'd prefer O'Malley to just masterclass, highlight real KO, like he did against Thomas Almeida. Remember when he fought Thomas Almeida? Thomas Almeida's on his back, and O'Malley wanted a walk-off KO. He walks up to him and finishes him with a shot. Like, that was fun, man. I'll get the main event of the evening, boys and girls. I mean, co-main event of the evening. Let me just, let me put on some fucking chapstick. Bro, my lips are chapped as shit, bro. I don't care what nobody says. But Johnny Hendricks was on gear, bro. Zahabi is the one guy I'm okay with overlooking on this card for sure. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I'm overlooking Diego Lopez. Like, if I'm being for real, I'm overlooking Diego Lopez. I won't lie. I won't lie. Let me see what's going on over here. I'm not gonna lie, Cam is funny as shit, bro. Alright, but let's break this fight down. So, Ciryl Gane versus Alex Pereira. When I look at this fight, guys, I love this fight. I think that I was gonna go Ciryl Gane, right? I thought that stylistically, Ciryl Gane was gonna give this guy a lot of issues. I thought that Poatan getting messed up by Teixeira, man, he might get picked apart. He might have a lot of issues. But in reality, guys, when I look at this fight, I think Pereira KO makes sense. And I think it makes a lot more sense than what a lot of the guys are going to say. Leading up to this fight, it only says that, like, what, 12%? 18%, excuse me. 18% is picking Ciryl Gane. Guys, in reality, guys, I think that Ciryl Gane's going to be a popular dog. Like a super... Maybe not. But I do think that community knows. You think they know? Dude, I think Ciryl Gane's going to be a popular dog, man. I think, you know those guys that go for dogs a lot? I think Ciryl Gane's going to be one of those dogs where a lot of these guys go for. But let's break it down. Ciryl Gane, 13-2-0. Has fought for the title, what, 4 times already? At least, like, 4 times. I'm not even sure. It's going to be his 4th time fighting for the title. He fought for the title against Francis Ngannou. Fought for the title against John Jones. Fought for the title against, Am I missing one? Is it only 3? Oh, Derek Lewis, if we include Derek Lewis. Interim belt against Derek Lewis. Fought for the title against title fights. Derek Lewis, interim belt, Francis Ngannou, Tom Aspinall, and now he's fighting Alex Pereira. And I know a lot of you guys are going to say that's not his fault. It was an accidental eye poke here and there, but guys, he does cheat. He does go to the back of the head, and I'm expecting Ciryl Gane to cheat in this fight. I don't care. Ciryl Gane's going to be like, oh, I don't have to adjust. Remember what he said in the interview? He said, I don't have to change anything. I'm continuing what I'm doing. But guys, when I look at this fight, I feel like Ciryl Gane's going to cheat, back of the head, maybe even mix in takedowns, work, leg kicks, oblique kicks, be way faster like John Dong said. But I think that sometimes it only takes one. 79-inch reach for Alex Pereira, former middleweight, former light heavyweight champion, looking to make it the first ever triple champ in the world in the UFC. 13-3 overall. His losses are not that bad at all. That loss to Israel Adesanya, I know I say shit, I say this and that, guys. He was depleted as shit, and he got way too overzealous, but he had that fight in the bag. Izzy played a little possum and then attacked back. Izzy's very good. He sacrificed his entire rest of his career for that win because of the wars that he won with Pereira. Just like McGregor says, right? When you go into that cage, sometimes you leave a part of yourself in that cage. 10-2 overall. His only 2 losses in the UFC are to Magomed Ankalaev and Israel Adesanya. That Magomed Ankalaev fight, I know a lot of the guys were saying that he was sick. He had a lot of issues. He was, going into that fight, this and that, and I believe it. I believe it. I believe it 100%. Beat Jan Blachowicz by split. I'm not going to lie. I still gave it to Pereira. I still gave that fight to Pereira. I know I was joking when I said robbery, but in reality, you have to win fights by dictating the pace and winning by strikes as well. You can't just control, and win a fight. You actually have to do some damage and actually land some significant strikes. Jiri Prochazka knocked him out in that second round. Beautiful elbows to the side of the head. Jiri didn't know where he was at. And guys, I think he can use that on Ciryl Gane. If Ciryl Gane's shooting against the fence, holding him against the... I'm going to bring up the clinch. Ciryl Gane's okay with being boring. If he's holding him against the fence, knees to the stomach, stomping on his foot, just working. Guys, I would not be surprised if Ciryl Gane makes this boring and Pereira's like, what? And the ref separates them. I think Ciryl Gane's going to play safe, if not super safe, and be super timid. Knocked out Jiri Prochazka. Knocked out Jamal Hill. He told the ref, back off. Knocked him out. This guy's a left hook merchant, and I don't mean that in the disrespectful way. Like, I mean that, like, that's his specialist. Like, you know what a specialist is, right? Well-rounded or specialist. Connor, specialist. Ilya, in my opinion, maybe he's well-rounded. I think he's a little bit of a specialist. Pereira, specialist. Who else? Volk, well-rounded. Masvar, well-rounded, right? Jan Blachowicz, well-rounded. Islam Makhachev, specialist, right? Left hook of death, bro. When he connects, you're going to get hurt, man. And Ciryl Gane did get dropped by Tai Tuivasa. Coming off of that no contest, foul, eye poke, guys. He's going to poke the eyes of Alex Pereira. But give me Alex by KO. I'm going to go Alex by KO. Let me know what you guys think. Give me Alex by KO, but I feel like Ciryl Gane's going to make this boring. He's going to make this boring, and I feel like he's going to hold him. Remember, Conor McGregor held Donald Cerrone against the fence, and he landed shoulder strikes, right? Even against Dustin Poirier, he landed shoulder strikes, right? But I feel like Ciryl Gane's going to do something different. Like, I feel like something weird is going to happen in this fight. I don't know what. I can feel whatever, and nothing happens. I just feel like Ciryl Gane, a lot of the guys are going to hate on him, and they're going to be like, damn, I didn't expect that from Ciryl Gane. I wouldn't even be surprised if this goes all 5 rounds. Like, who's to say that Pereira's just going to knock him out when Ciryl Gane has never been finished in his entire career? I'm going to go Alex by KO. I'm going to go round 3. I think Alex is going to lose a round, get picked apart. Maybe have a little bit of issues. Penelope Cruz is going to be in his corner, and then he's going to help him adjust. And then he's going to get the knockout, but I think Alex might lose a portion of that fight. Now, guys, I'm going to gift 5 memberships, all right? So, right now, I'm going to gift 5 memberships, and let's get this show on the road. I'm going to gift 5 memberships. So, shout out to each and every single one of you guys for being here. I'm going to gift 5 memberships. Let's hope that it goes to people that we know. I hope these memberships go out to people that I know, please. Right after this, I'm dropping a video, guys. I'm dropping a video. I think it's going to be pretty fun. Maybe I'm overhyping it, but I thought it was pretty fun. Oh, fuck. Let me put the odds. Sorry. I didn't put the odds for that fight. Dude, I didn't ask you for the poll for Alex Pereira. Sorry, guys. Carl gonna win? Ciryl gonna win? I could see it. I'm going Pereira, though. But I'm going out on a limb with that one. I picked Ankalaev to beat Pereira the first time. I picked Ankalaev to beat him the second time. Hey, John Dong, my brother. I hope you enjoy your membership, bro. I really do. And thank you guys for sticking through and staying true, guys. I know there's a lot of stuff going on. Like, some people are live over there, here. I still got to go live. I'm not trying to compete. I'm just trying to do my thing and flow, you know, like, I'm just trying to do my thing and flow. I know Some Infect had a great live as well the other day. I'm just trying to do my thing and flow, you know, and I appreciate you guys for being here. Sometimes there's good days, sometimes it's alright, right? So I'm going to gift 5 memberships. Let's see who they go out for. It says I sent all my 10 free charge gift memberships this month. I thought I only sent 5. I guess that's it then. That was a month then. So, guys, I can't gift memberships because it says that I sent them already. But, dude, I could have swore I had memberships more. I had 5 more. My bad, guys. I hyped that up. Fuck. Dude, I hyped that up bad. I'm sorry, guys. I thought I had more memberships gifted. I thought I had 5 more. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hyped that up way too much. Yeah, I guess I missed it. I don't know. Like, I gifted 5 the other time, but it's saying that I already gifted 5. I gifted 10 already. It said that look. It says that I gifted 10 already. It says, nicely done. You've sent all 10 free of charge memberships this month. I guess. So next time, guys, when I see the 10, I'm just sending all 10 in a row. I don't think I could split it in half. Fuck, man. You did. You forgot last time. Oh, okay. Damn, so I must have forgot. Bro, I'm sorry, guys. But, guys, I got a video coming out after this that you guys can watch. But, bro, I'm sorry, dude. I thought I could have done it. Alright. Main event of the evening. I love this fight. I really love this fight. I'm not going to lie. I really love this fight. I'm excited for this fight. I think it's going to be a great fight. And I hope you guys are excited for this fight just as much as I am. Right, Doug? It was supposed to give you one? I know, dude. I know. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. But right after this fight, guys, I'm going to be off of my chair. I'm going to be off of my seat, man. And I'm going to be like, holy shit. No matter who wins. Gaethje wins. Ilya wins. I'm going to be like, holy shit. By the way, I don't know why we didn't complete the goal. We already got a donation. We completed the goal. We completed the goal. We completed the goal, but I'll be like, holy shit. Let's get this show on the road. Let's go. Fuck. My audio's off. Let's go. Alright, so when I look at this fight, I call Ilya a little bit of a hook merchant. I think that he relies heavily on hooks. I mean, hell, his last 3 fights are all won by hooks. Let's look at the UFC, how many wins he has by hooks. Remember when he fought Damon Jackson? It was punches, but it was punches to the body and then up. You know, he used hooks in that fight. Everybody uses hooks in the fight, so you can say that about almost a lot of the guys, right? But when I look at this fight, main event of the evening, boys and girls, I think that he does get away with having so much power. And I mean that in the nicest way. I'm not saying that because I'm trying to discredit him. No. I'm not saying that because I don't like him. No. I'm saying that because, bro, I just feel like this guy does get away with a lot of stuff, like with his power. He was getting controlled by Bryce Mitchell. Against Ryan Hall, he completely blew him out the water. Damon Jackson fucked him up bad. He's a strategic hook merchant. Let's go. Let's go. I like that. But he's very good. Very good at picking his shots and being consistent, right? Against Josh Emmett, bro, I still to this day have never seen a fight like that where the guy got 50-42. Like, the guy literally got 50-42. That means that he won every single round with, like, multiple 10-8s, I think. Multiple. That was a phenomenal performance. That was one of the only fights that he's won by decision. He won 2 fights by decision. Josh Emmett and Uselyis. He was able to grapple. Look at what Aldra just did to Uselyis. But they're completely different styles. Ilya was spamming submissions. I think Ilya took that fight on short notice against Zalal. And he showed up all the way across the world, and he still showed up. When I look at Ilya, right, a majority of his wins are by sub. 6, 7, 8 wins by sub. 4, 5, 6, 7 wins by KO. Beautiful resume, undefeated as well. But guys, this is post-divorce Ilya, right? He just divorced with his wife. A lot of issues going on. Remember, that's why he hasn't fought in over, what, 10 months? This is post-divorce Ilya. He might look like an absolute different monster when it comes to this, guys. And Ilya is very good at downloading data, right? I know I say this. Solving the puzzle as the fight goes on. And picking his shots. Yes, he can be patient. Sometimes too patient. The bridge of his nose starts to get a little bit open. But guys, he's going. He's going. Very good movement as well. Remember, Josh Emmett was swinging and banging. And he's moving, using the shoulder roll, dodging like crazy. Beautiful footwork. Beautiful at picking his shots. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if Gaethje mixes in some takedowns. Guys, Gaethje has a beautiful head kick, right? Ilya doesn't throw head kicks. And if he does, it might not even reach Gaethje because of how tall Gaethje is. Ilya is in his prime, right? He's in his prime. I don't know what I was going to say, but he's in his prime. But he's also in a position where we don't really know about him that much. We don't know. Like, we've seen a lot of fights, and I know maybe I'm wrong, but we don't know. Like, we don't know how it's going to look if he's in a fight where he's in hell. I voted Dustin Gaethje. Let's go, me Rocket. I hope you're having a great day, my guy. But we don't really know how things are going to play out when it doesn't go his way. I know Zalal, right? I know Max, right? I know, you know, all these fights, but it's little versions of adversity. It's not, okay, dude, Ilya's actually getting picked apart. Like, what is Ilya going to do to adjust? Maybe he can shoot takedowns. Maybe he can wrestle hard, right? I want to see Ilya go to hell and back, metaphorically. I want to see Ilya go to hell and back metaphorically, like, go to those deep waters. I want Justin Gaethje to bring it. Stay composed like he did against Tony Ferguson, but also bring it to him, but not too much to the point where you're getting hit too much and you're going to get knocked out. Gaethje got his nose broken against Max in that first round at the end. That kind of destroyed him already, right? I blocked him so he can't see. Damn, dude, why'd you block me, Rocket? But when I look at this fight, man, I want Gaethje to stay composed. Like he did against Dustin Poirier in that rematch. Like he did against Tony Ferguson, light on his toes. Like he did against Paddy, right? By the way, I picked against him in all those fights. I picked Paddy to beat Justin. I picked Dustin to beat Justin. And I picked Tony to beat Gaethje. Like, I picked against him a lot. And I'm picking against him here. The guy's a very consistent underdog. But the guy's a little bit on the older side. Now let's start it off with Gaethje. 27 wins, 5 losses, and 0 draws, right? Or no contest, right? 5'11", drastically taller. I'll bring up the face-offs. Let me see if I can bring up the face-offs. Let me see. I think I can bring up the face-offs. I'll pull it up right here. So, guys, look. Gaethje is taller than him by a lot. Like, if we're being for real, like, Gaethje is taller than him by a lot. And what does Gaethje love to do, like, that he did against Fiziev? He loves to throw that uppercut. He loves to be patient, light on his toes, mix in some wrestling. I remember Fiziev, like, it was in a weird position where Fiziev was, like, I think he took him down. I don't know what happened, but Gaethje was in a weird position, and he springs right back up. The bad habit that Gaethje has that I know Ilya is going to capitalize on is the like the ducking when you're ducking, ducking. Like, that's the bad habit that he has. And I'm being for real. Like, he has this habit where he kind of ducks. And Ilya, if he's spamming those hooks and closing in distance, bro, Gaethje might get dropped, and not just dropped, he might get picked apart bad, man. I'm talking bad. And that can help, right, with his movement, with the hooks that Ilya's closing in distance, right? Ilya throws hooks, but like Doug said, not strategic. I mean, like Doug says, it was strategic hooks. Dustin Poirier, when he throws hooks, it's like a barrage of hooks because he smells blood in the water. Ilya's very patient, right? And Gaethje dropped Paddy bad. He dropped him bad. When I look at this fight, man, I feel like Gaethje can give issues and make it to the second round. Maybe I'm talking out my ass. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe whatever. I know styles make fights. Oliveira beat Gaethje, and you're saying that Gaethje's going to be more competitive than Oliveira? Yes, I'm thinking that Gaethje is going to throw everything at him. Maybe he empties out his entire gas tank. Maybe he stays composed like I would like him to. Blasts those leg kicks. Sorry, my tongue is twisting. Let me blow my nose real quick. Sorry, guys, I'm a little sick. But also, Gaethje won the first round against Khabib, blasting those low kicks. Who is very front leg heavy? Ilia Topuria. Who is very susceptible to leg kicks? Like, I remember a fight where Ilia got his leg kicked and he kind of fell. Or am I wrong? I'll look it up on Safari right now. I'll look it up on Safari. Like, was it Oliveira? Like, let me look it up on Safari. Like, did Oliveira kick Ilia Topuria leg and sweep him? I feel like, I don't know, I don't remember. But did Oliveira kick Ilia Topuria's leg and he kind of fell? Like, he kind of fell over, or I don't know what happened, but I've seen Ilia, like, fall, like, one time. I don't remember where it was. I don't know if it was the Max fight. I don't know, but I've seen Ilia, like, fall. Maybe he just fell just to fall, like, oh, it was Volk. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Dude, shout out to you, bro. Lebanon Martial Arts, bro. Thank you so much. I remember Ilia getting his leg kicked and falling over, like, because he's so front leg heavy. By the way, shout out to you, bro. I wouldn't have remembered that. I would have to look at all those fights back. But, dude, shout out to you. I'm actually going to write that down. I remember, now that you're saying it's the Volk fight, I don't remember the exact sequence what round, but Volk did kick his leg and he did fall, right? And those heavy blasting low kicks from Gaethje, he sets him up. Dustin, you know how Dustin blocks, right? He blocks like this, right? I like Dustin's style, the way that he blocks, right? Dustin was used to checking the body kick and checking the low kicks, right? Pulling up his shorts. When Gaethje, he went high multiple times, but he went high, fully committed, and it wrapped around. Guys, Dustin's pretty tall. He's pretty big for the division. It wrapped around. Guys, Dustin blocked it technically. Half blocked it, right? Or I don't remember if it was two hands, one. It was like that, right? He kind of like blocked it, but it wrapped around his head and it put him out. Guys, Gaethje's legs. This is why I love this site. The leg reach, 37 inches for leg reach versus 40 inches for leg reach. Guys, that's a drastic difference, guys, because when Gaethje, when he throws that leg kick, it wraps around the head. And you know, when we're talking about Ilia, right, what does Ilia do? Ilia goes like this. Eye for an eye. Tomo Surreal one, yeah, he does. Ilia goes like this, bro. He goes like this, right? Sometimes he goes like this. Closes the distance, guys. That head kick is gonna be there. Whether it drops him or not, guys, Ilia has gotten dropped by a head kick before by Jai Herbert. Head kick, but different. To the chin, right? It was like to the face because he was throwing hooks. Go rewatch that replay. He was throwing hooks, and then he gets caught on the chin with that high kick. Very beautiful high kick. Guys, Ilia, I think he's going to be in one of the most competitive fights in his entire UFC career. Gaethje, for as long as it lasts. Maybe he knocks out Gaethje, but Gaethje's going to give him hell for as long as it lasts, guys. I'm going to go Ilia. I'm going to go by KO or sub. I'm not doing that thing where we go by KO and then he gets a submission. Guys, Gaethje has been submitted in a majority of his losses. Or no, he's been knocked out in a majority of his losses, but I feel like Gaethje, yeah, he's been submitted by rear naked choke by Oliveira and Khabib. Gaethje did win a round off of Khabib. I don't know if Ilia would win a round off of Khabib. You never know, maybe he would. He's been knocked out 3 times. But look at when he's getting knocked out. The 3rd, 4th, and 5th. He has a high pain threshold. And this guy has high durability. I don't care what anybody says. I think he got knocked out by Max, Dustin, and who else? Eddie Alvarez with knees. Now, that's another factor as well. The knees, right? The clinch, the knees work, the work, right? I can see Ilia shooting takedowns and getting stuffed. I can see Gaethje tripping, blasting the body kick, blasting the low kick. Ilia's kick makes him fall a little bit. Gaethje has front headlock position. Ilia fights the hands, gets right back up. When I look at this fight, guys, I'm going to go Ilia by KO or sub. But I think Gaethje's going to be a lot. He's going to be a tricky puzzle to solve for as long as it lasts. Ilya by KO or sub. But Gaethje, tricky puzzle to solve. That's what I'm going to go with, guys. I'm going to go with that. Let's fucking go. Shout out to all you guys. Let's go. Let's go. So we can make a parlay. Let's make a parlay. Because we always make a parlay for fun. So let's make a parlay. Let's see the props. The props are out. I like, what's double chance? Ilya by KO or sub, minus 450. Alex Rogan's minus 113 on both sides. Diego Lopez. Give me Bo Nickel and Ruffy. And O'Malley. Alright, we got plus 125 for a 4-leg. Not the best, though. Four leg plus 125. Not that much value. But I think it hits. I think it hits, guys. I really do. I actually like that parlay. I might place it. But now, guys, I'm going to drop the video, guys. I'm going to drop the video. Let's see what you guys have to say. So let me see if Crossover's live. I think Crossover's going to be live. We can raid Crossover, but I'm going to drop the video. I'm going to end a little bit, like at the 2-hour mark, but I'm going to let it cook. I'm going to let it cook. So Crossover's live right now. Let's go show him some love.
Linwood.
Let's go show Crossover some love. I'm going to be on Kick, though. I'm probably going to be on Kick. Just watching some stuff. That's Crossover's live. He's going to be live right there. He's going to be showing the basketball. But wait, we're not done. I'm going to drop the YouTube video, and I'm going to drop it, and I want you guys to go drop a like on that YouTube video. All right? Alright, so don't go anywhere. I'm dropping the video right now. Let me see what you guys have to say. I'm going to be on Kick watching Clown, guys. I'm going to be on Kick. Clown Show live. Pepino, I'm going to block you right now, an eye for an eye. Bro, did you see the face-off? Ilya was towering over Gaethje? Hell no. Vol kicked him. Thank you for that. He's a strategic hook merchant? Yeah, hell yeah. But guys, I'm going to drop the laser tag video. So go show it some love. I'm going to drop it right now. Let me add an end screen very quick. I'm just going to add an end screen. I'm just going to add an end screen very quick. I'm just going to change the end screen video very quick. And we're going to drop the video. I just want to see if this works. Let me hear it. Alright, I'm dropping the laser tag video right now, guys. I'm dropping it right now. Let's go. Tomorrow I'm going to be live as well, guys. So, what else? Lock of the week. Lock of the week Wednesday. Thursday I'm chilling. Happy Memorial Day. Alright, normally we go for a longer time, but I'm going to drop this video right now. I want you guys to watch it. I do have to upload it, so let's go. I'm going to put it to public, and let's go. There's altered content. No, there's no altered content. Alright. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't think so. Alright, it's out. The video is out, guys. The video is out. Let's go see it. Let's go check real quick. Let's go. By the way, go show Crossover some love, but the video is out. It's a laser tag video. I think it's actually very funny, and I think it's awesome, so let's go. Let's go. Let's go see it. The video is out right now. 14 seconds. Let's go. So, go drop a like on that video, guys. I'm going to be out. I'm going to head out. Crossover is going to be live as well. He's covering basketball. I'm out, guys. Much love to each and every single one of you guys. Go show that video some love. You don't even have to watch the whole thing. The audio is a little choppy because of the clanging and banging, but it was fun, man. Laser tag. I hope you guys enjoy that video. Go show it some love. I'll see you guys in the next one, guys. God bless. Have a great day. We dropped the parlay as well. The parlay is Ilya by KO or sub, Bo Nickel, Ruffy, O'Malley, 4-leg plus 125. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Go show that video some love. Have a great day. Giyat. I'll show you a little clip. I'll show you a little preview, guys. I'll show you a little preview. So when we look at this, I'll show you guys a little preview, guys. So it's actually a pretty fun video. We go laser tagging. It's fun. Every beep is an elimination. Every time it vibrates, you get eliminated. It's actually very fun, man. And I can't wait. I'll show you a little preview right now. Dude, it's actually fun, bro. Alright, so go show that video some love. It's only 4 minutes, guys. Shout out to each and every single one of you guys. You don't even have to watch the whole thing, but I'll see you guys. Nick's whooping ass. Hey, let's go. Let's go. I'm out, guys. Have a great day. Take care. God bless. Hey, my full card picks. I'm going Ilya, Alex, O'Malley, Josh, Ruffy, Bo Nickel, and Steve Garcia. We are picking a dog. I'm out. Peace. Have a great day. Hey.